Okay guys, I am back for week 2, episode 3, I believe we are at. And this one's kind of cute. This is my little prototype that I made. So it's kind of a flip. So there's a pocket here, it flips open. And when we get to it, when I decide what kit I'm going to use, then I will probably fill this in with something that can be written on. Okay. And then there is a pocket here, a pocket up here, and then as you can see I've cut a little hole, and so when we put it on the pocket or on the page, it will be a side tuck there. Okay, all right, so there's one. Okay, so what you need to start with is a 9x8 sheet of paper. So 9 being the, I guess it would be the width, and yeah, 9 being width, 8 being tall, because I plan to use 8.5-inch pages. So that's how the measurements kind of worked out together. Then you're going to need a piece for the tall pocket that is 8 by 3 3/4. And then you're going to need a pocket for down here that is 4.5 by 3 1/4 for this one. And then for this other side, when we flip it up, you're going to need another pocket, and we're going to have to cut this down because it was I'll show you what it originally was, and then I changed thought pattern midway. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started on it. So I might go a little bit different way with this one. So first I start out by folding it in half, like so. And this one I am 100% sure I won't get done in 15 minutes, but as we discussed before, it is a-okay if we don't. Okay, so same as before, I want it to create that ridge right there, okay? Now I'm gonna line it up with my, actually, so you can see the whiteness on it, or like see the lines on the white. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And just kind of do a spot of inking right there really quick. Oh, and it's gonna be fiddly fingers today. Okay, so I'm gonna line that middle crease up on a straight line, like so, here and here, okay? And then I'm going to take my ruler and measure up 3 inches, like so. Trying to be as accurate as I can. Okay, now I'm going to take my X-Acto and I'm going to go 3 inches. So in this case for me, it's at 9 inches to 12 inches. So 3 inches total, however you choose to get your 3 inches. Okay. Okay, now I kind of think I want to do something a little bit different. Okay, so we're going to fold this one up as far as it will go. So basically 3 inches up. And see, this one's going to be a little bit upside down. So this one is also kind of one that we're faking till we make it, so to speak. Okay, so we have that. Now, what I was saying a minute ago is the this one, originally I was going to, originally these went here, like to cover that up, but I did cut them a little bit too long to begin with. So I think what I'm going to do is take it down a little bit, and then we'll just cut off the excess. Like so. And maybe I'll come up just a little bit on this one, since the writing's upside down. That at least masks it just a little bit. And finding a pin back here is becoming an issue. I don't know what I did with a bunch of them. Okay, little trimmer out. So really we're going to trim this pocket down to 2 1/4. Okay. Now what I like to do in doing that is I like to line these up. Cut them both together so that when we slide it down, it looks like that. Okay. And actually, I think I might move it up a little bit. Each one is going to look just a little bit different, I think, depending on the paper that I'm using. So. And now you can, if you want, decorate this back so it's not so white. I'm going to do what I've been doing and just fill it in. Just tone down that white a little bit with my ink here. Yeah, I think I'm going to save the longer videos for Fridays. That way it'll give you like the entire weekend too. So I'm just going to glue here, here, there. And then you can't really tell that the writing's upside down. Okay. Okay, let's work on the inside. Okay, so if you need to, you can mark up this way because really we want these two to line up together. So you can just do that and put a little tick in there. And then when you're putting in your pocket or your little thumb hole, you can kind of, you won't be able to see it outright, but it'll at least get you close. Like so, okay? Okay, so, and then we gotta put a little punch hole here in the top one, top pocket. Okay. Okay, now we're going to glue 3 sides of this one. Like so. And it is coming all the way down to the bottom. And then I'm just kind of making it line up between this and this a little bit. Squish that glue down. Okay. This one too, I could have taken that and kind of lined it up, but since it's wider, I didn't. So that this one and this one would match. But it's okay no matter what you do. Okay, and if you can see here, I'm off on that score just a little bit. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and just kind of clean up that one tiny little edge. I don't know that it matters, but it might later. Okay, and voila, we have it done. So pocket, pocket. Again, I'm gonna put probably some tea or coffee stain paper here, or maybe some kit paper. Then we have our tall pocket here, and then when it glues to the page, it'll slide in there. All right, I love that. So that's one. Okay, so let me cut this down. And I think I'm going to try this one at 2.5 instead of the other one. We're going to try it at 2.5, and then at the end we'll kind of decide. Okay, so we can do this, line those up, and then they're pretty close together. Okay, set those aside for a second. And inking that portion of it really does help me too in lining it up. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Knocking stuff over here. I think next week's videos are going to be pretty fun. They're flip outs using whole pages. Okay. So if I want this one, then it'll be this side that goes up. Like so. Yeah, these go up pretty fast. I do like that about them. Okay. Nope. Y'all see that? I don't know if that was even in camera. Anyways, apparently I think getting my ink off of the table is a good idea. Oh. What would you do if I wasn't goofy, huh? Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I am. I always enjoyed this portion. I enjoyed it a lot last year. And it's one of those things I can film ahead to make sure that you guys have videos, and I feel like I am accomplished in filming and all that jazz. Okay. Now let's get this middle piece done here. And I think that one will be close, but so I think what I'll do is I'll just trim that little bit of that pocket off so that we're still about right. Because I don't want you to be able to really see what's going on the inside, if that makes any sense. Of course, if it's a little off, since it's all decorative paper, it's not going to matter a whole lot. Oh, I don't need that. I knew I should have measured it out a little bit, but always got to have one that's just a little off, right? take that off a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm off on this one again a little bit too. So we'll just trim it off. Like that. So then we have another one done. Awesome. Okay, third and final one. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. Where my pretty pattern paper is out. Oh, and I will say this. I know some people have asked to see my creative space area. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen anytime soon. However, things are changing here at the house. The kids and I have come up with a couple of creative ideas on what we're going to do when we no longer have to live in conventionality, like conventionalism. Yeah, it'll be interesting. So stay tuned for that. Oh, shoot. Okay. That one's, I'll have to trim that one off too. Okay, so we want this one up, right? Nope, nope, we're gonna do it this side. I don't know who's supposed to be watching me today, but yeah, all right. All right, where were we? So that's too small. Okay. So let's, I don't know if I have another piece handy, like a really quick one. Let's try this one. So I want 4.5. And what have we been cutting that at? 2.5 inches. Okay, 4.5, and then 2.5 inches, like so. Should be about good. Oh, his boots, you can really tell they're upside down. So maybe this is one of those ones we move it up again to where you can't really tell. It's still got Christmas colors, but not, yep, that's what we'll have to do. There is always a fix. Always, always. There, now you can't really tell that he's upside down. Okay, now let's do these two cut. I'm almost wondering if I should just glue the pockets down first. Let's see how that works. And then put in the divot hole. Then I can really line it up, huh? Sorry, I'm awfully quiet, just focused and concentrating. There we go, that's close enough. We'll call that good. All right, so we have 3 beautiful little pocket flippy things. And I actually have 4, but yeah. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed these pockets this week, and we will just talk to you soon. Bye, guys.